Welcome to HD Coins World. Today we're diving into the top 5 most valuable and ultra-rare Jefferson nickels ever struck. These nickels may look ordinary at first glance, but their hidden secrets, historical importance, and jaw-dropping market values will leave you amazed. Stay tuned, because one of these coins could be hiding in your very own pocket change right now. Number 1. Imagine holding an ordinary nickel in your hand, the kind you'd never think twice about spending at a gas station, only to discover it could be worth thousands of dollars in today's market. That's right, hidden in plain sight is the 2005 Jefferson nickel known as the Ocean in View, with the D mint mark, and collectors across the country are hunting for it like buried treasure. Welcome to HD Coins World, where today we're diving deep into the fascinating story, unique features, collector demand, and jaw-dropping market value of this ultra-rare coin. The journey of this nickel begins in 2005, during the Westward Journey series issued by the United States Mint. This series was created to honor the Lewis and Clark expedition, one of the most important chapters in American history. The Ocean in View reverse was designed to capture the breathtaking moment when the explorers finally reached the Pacific Ocean after their long journey across the continent. Struck at the Denver Mint with a D mint mark, this coin carries not just monetary value but also a piece of American history in its design and symbolism. What makes this coin so fascinating is its unique artwork and production details. On the obverse side, you'll find a modernized portrait of Thomas Jefferson, sharper and more lifelike than the earlier designs. Flip it over, and the reverse reveals a dramatic ocean scene with the inscription, "Ocean in View." Oh, the joy! Words taken directly from William Clark's journal in 1805. Every detail of the design tells a story, and when you hold this nickel, you're holding history in miniature form. But here's where things get really exciting for collectors. Not every 2005 Ocean in View nickel with a D mint mark is created equal. Some coins display sharp strikes with brilliant luster, while others were produced with striking errors or flaws that make them exceptionally valuable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition or certified with top grades by professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC are in extremely high demand today. Finding one of these in your pocket change is almost like winning the lottery. So how much money are we really talking about? In recent years, the auction market has been on fire for this nickel. At Heritage Auctions, a flawless 2005 D Ocean in View Jefferson nickel graded MS68 sold for an astonishing $3,800 in 2021. At Stack's Bowers, another top-graded example went under the hammer for nearly $4,000, proving the incredible demand for this rare issue. While exaggerated rumors online sometimes claim values of $10,000 or more, the real verified auction prices already show just how serious collectors are about owning this treasure. If you're a collector, or even just curious, here's what to look for. Always check the mint mark on your coin. The valuable ones will clearly show the D for Denver. Next, inspect the condition carefully under good light. Sharp details, clean surfaces, and little to no wear can dramatically increase value. Sending your coin to PCGS or NGC for grading can also make a world of difference, since certified grades give buyers confidence and often lead to higher sale prices. And remember, these coins are still out there in circulation, hiding in old change jars, bank rolls, and collections that haven't been sorted in years. The demand for the 2005 D Ocean in View nickel is not slowing down, and in fact, many experts believe values could climb even higher as fewer high-grade examples remain available on the market. It's a coin that combines history, beauty, and scarcity in one small 5-cent piece, and every serious collector wants it in their collection. So, whether you're just starting your coin hunting journey or you're a seasoned collector with an eye for detail, keep a sharp lookout for this ultra-rare Jefferson nickel. It might just be hiding in your change right now, waiting to surprise you with its extraordinary value. Thanks a lot for watching HD Coins World. If you enjoyed learning about this rare Jefferson nickel, don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment if you've ever found one or if you have questions, and subscribe for more videos on the most valuable coins in American history. Your next big treasure could be closer than you think. Number 2. Imagine pulling out an old nickel from a jar of change and realizing it's not just worth 5 cents, but potentially thousands of dollars. That's exactly the reality behind the 1943 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark on the reverse. This coin is one of the most fascinating pieces in American coinage history, and collectors everywhere are fighting to get their hands on it. Welcome to HD Coins World, where today we'll uncover the history, unique features, collector demand, and jaw-dropping market value of this incredible wartime nickel. The story begins during the height of World War II, when the United States Mint faced a major problem. Nickel metal was urgently needed for the war effort to make armor plating and weapons, which meant the Mint had to change the composition of the 5-cent piece. From 1942 through 1945, Jefferson nickels were struck in a special wartime alloy of silver, copper, and manganese. For the first time in American history, the Philadelphia Mint added a bold P mint mark above Monticello on the reverse of the coin, making the 1943 P one of the most iconic nickels ever struck. What makes this coin so unique is not only its silver content but also the striking design changes that set it apart. On the obverse you'll see the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, but flip the coin over and your eye is immediately drawn to Monticello with the large P mint mark above it. This was the very first time the Philadelphia Mint used its mint mark on any U.S. coin, which instantly makes the 1943 P Jefferson nickel a historic milestone in American numismatics. Rarity and condition are what make this coin truly valuable today. Millions were produced, but over time most have been worn down through circulation or melted for their silver content. High-grade examples with sharp details, brilliant luster, and no signs of heavy wear are becoming harder and harder to find. Coins certified by PCGS or NGC in grades of MS66 or higher are considered gems, and they attract fierce bidding wars whenever they appear on the auction block. So let's talk about the money, because this is where it gets exciting. In 2021, Heritage Auctions sold a stunning 1943 P Jefferson nickel graded MS68 by PCGS for an unbelievable $9,300. Another example crossed the auction block at Stack's Bowers in 2020 and realized over $7,000 in pristine condition. While rumors often exaggerate values into the tens of thousands, these verified auction records prove that serious collectors are paying real money for the best surviving examples. If you're searching for one of these treasures, here's what you need to know. Start by checking the reverse of any 1943 Jefferson nickel you come across. Look directly above Monticello for that bold P mint mark. Next, carefully examine the surfaces under good light or with a magnifying glass. Sharp strike details, full steps on Monticello, and minimal marks can mean you've got a valuable coin in your hands. For the highest return, always consider submitting your coin to PCGS or NGC for professional grading, as certified coins consistently sell for much higher prices at auction. Collectors today are drawn to the 1943 P not just because of its silver content or rarity, but because it represents a piece of American wartime history you can hold in your hand. It's a symbol of sacrifice, resilience, and innovation, all packed into a small 5-cent coin that continues to rise in demand year after year. So the next time you're hunting through your pocket change, a coin roll from the bank, or even an inherited coin collection, keep your eyes wide open for the 1943 P Jefferson nickel. That little P on the reverse could unlock a treasure worth thousands of dollars today. Thanks a lot for watching HD Coins World. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive into the rare Jefferson nickel. Drop a comment if you've ever come across one or have questions about your own collection. And subscribe for more exciting videos about the most valuable coins in American history. Who knows, your next big discovery could be hiding in your change right now. Number 3. Imagine digging through your pocket change and pulling out an ordinary nickel from 1964, only to realize it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. That's the reality behind the Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark from that year, a coin that hides in plain sight but carries extraordinary value for collectors. Welcome to HD Coins World, where today we're uncovering the history, unique features, rarity, and jaw-dropping auction prices of the ultra-rare 1964 D Jefferson nickel, The story of this coin begins in one of the most fascinating moments in American coinage history. In 1964, the United States Mint was producing coins at a record pace because of a nationwide coin shortage. Billions of Jefferson nickels were struck, but what makes this year special is that the Denver Mint alone produced over 1 billion pieces, making it the single highest mintage of any Jefferson nickel ever at that time. However, buried within that massive production run are rare, high-quality strikes and scarce varieties that collectors are desperately hunting for today. On the obverse, you'll see the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag, showing strong facial features and a bold profile. Flip it over, and the reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, with the all-important D mint mark positioned to the right of the building. This tiny letter is what tells you the coin came from the Denver Mint, and for serious collectors, that mint mark can mean the difference between an ordinary nickel and a valuable treasure. Now here's where rarity and condition come into play. While millions were struck, most 1964 D nickels were heavily circulated, leaving them scratched, worn, and dull. Finding one in pristine condition with sharp details, full steps on Monticello, and blazing original luster is extremely difficult. That's exactly why coins certified by PCGS or NGC in high mint state grades such as MS66 or MS67 are so valuable today. A coin that looks ordinary in your hand might just be a hidden gem if it survived the last 60 years in nearly flawless condition. So what about market value? This is where things get exciting. In 2021, Heritage Auctions sold a spectacular 1964 D Jefferson nickel-graded MS67 with full steps for an unbelievable $9,000. At Stack's Bowers, another high-grade full steps example realized over $8,000, proving that demand for this date and mint mark remains sky-high. While exaggerated stories sometimes claim these coins are worth tens of thousands, the verified auction records already show they command massive premiums in top condition. If you're hoping to find one, here's exactly what to look for. Start by examining the reverse closely for the D mint mark beside Monticello. Then check the steps leading up to Monticello's entrance. The more complete and fully struck those steps are, the more valuable your coin could be. Look for coins with bright original surfaces and minimal contact marks, as those details separate ordinary nickels from coins that can command thousands at auction. For the best return, always consider sending your coin to PCGS or NGC, since professional grading unlocks the true market potential. Collectors love the 1964 D Jefferson nickel because it combines history, design, and rarity all in one coin. It's a piece that tells the story of America's coin shortage, the peak of mass coinage production, and the importance of quality in a sea of billions. High-grade survivors are among the most sought-after Jefferson nickels in the hobby, and values continue to rise as more collectors compete for the finest known examples. So don't overlook this seemingly common nickel. The next time you're sorting through a change jar, searching a bankroll, or checking an inherited coin collection, keep your eyes open for the 1964 D with sharp details and full steps. That little coin could transform from just 5 cents into thousands of dollars today. Thanks a lot for watching HD Coins World. If you enjoyed learning about the 1964 D Jefferson nickel, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment if you've ever found one or have questions about your collection, and subscribe for more incredible videos on the rarest and most valuable coins in American history. Your next big treasure might just be waiting in your pocket change right now. Number 4. What if I told you that a simple nickel from 1975, the kind most people would toss aside without a second thought, could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today? That's the shocking truth about the Jefferson nickel from 1975 with the D mint mark. A coin that millions have overlooked for decades is now turning heads in the collector world, and if you know exactly what to look for, you could be holding a hidden treasure right now. Welcome to HD Coins World, where today we reveal the untold story, unique features, and jaw-dropping market value of this ultra-rare nickel. The history of the 1975 D Jefferson nickel is tied to a decade of economic change and heavy coin circulation in the United States. By the mid-1970s, inflation and high demand meant billions of coins were being struck by the mint every single year. The Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, produced hundreds of millions of nickels in 1975, but despite the huge mintage, only a fraction survive today in pristine condition. That's why high-quality examples of this year are so highly prized, because they capture a moment in American history when coins were worked harder than ever before in daily commerce. When it comes to unique features, this nickel stands out with Felix Schlag's classic design of Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. The important detail for collectors is the D Mint mark, placed to the right of Monticello. That small letter tells you the coin was struck in Denver, and it's the first thing you should look for if you're hunting this coin in rolls, bags, or change. Combine that mint mark with a sharp strike and original luster, and you may have something far more valuable than just 5 cents. But rarity isn't just about how many were minted, it's about how many survive in top condition. The vast majority of 1975 D nickels were heavily circulated, meaning they're scratched, worn, and dull today. Collectors are specifically chasing coins with full steps on Monticello, a detail that's extremely rare because weak strikes and heavy wear wipe those steps away on most coins. A true full steps 1975 D nickel in gem condition is almost impossible to find, which is exactly why auction houses see fierce bidding wars whenever one shows up. Now let's talk about real market value, because this is where things get exciting. At heritage auctions, a 1975 D Jefferson nickel graded MS-66 with full steps brought an incredible $3,200 in 2019. At Stack's Bowers, another high-grade example sold for nearly $3,000, proving just how much demand there is for these coins in pristine condition. While exaggerated rumors sometimes suggest tens of thousands, the verified auction records already show these nickels can bring in serious money if you find one in the right grade. So what should you look for if you want to find this treasure? Start with the mint mark. Make sure you see that D on the reverse. Next, check the steps on Monticello under magnification. If you can count each step clearly, you may be looking at a full steps example, which skyrockets the coin's value. Also, examine the coin's surfaces for sharp details, bright luster, and minimal contact marks. A coin like that, certified by PCGS or NGC, could bring thousands at auction today. Collectors love the 1975 D Jefferson nickel because it represents the perfect mix of rarity, beauty, and history. It's a coin that tells the story of the 1970s economy. It carries Schlag's timeless design, and in top condition it's one of the most sought-after nickels in the Jefferson series. Demand has only grown stronger in recent years, and experts believe prices could rise even higher as fewer top-graded coins remain available. So the next time you're hunting through pocket change, sorting a coin jar, or searching bank rolls, don't ignore the nickels from 1975. That tiny D mint mark could be the difference between a common coin and a small fortune. Thanks a lot for watching HD Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rare 1975 D Jefferson nickel, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment if you've ever found one or if you have questions about your coins, and subscribe for more videos on the most valuable and exciting coins in American history. Your next treasure might be waiting in your pocket right now. Number 5. What if I told you that a simple nickel from 1987 could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today? That's right, the Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark from that year is far more than just pocket change. Collectors are searching tirelessly for this coin, and if you know what to look for, you could uncover one hiding in plain sight right now. Welcome to HD Coins World, where today we're unlocking the history, unique features, and shocking market value of the 1987 D Jefferson nickel. The history of this coin takes us back to the late 1980s, a time when the United States Mint was producing coins in massive quantities to meet the nation's economic demands. In 1987, the Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of Jefferson nickels, each carrying the distinctive D Mint mark on the reverse. While the mintage numbers seem overwhelming, the real story lies in the fact that very few examples survived in the kind of flawless condition collectors crave today. Looking at its design, The obverse features Felix Schlag's classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, with bold facial details and strong lettering that represent decades of American coinage tradition. Flip it over, and the reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's historic home in Virginia, with the all-important D mint mark placed to the right of the building. That mint mark is the key detail that separates the Denver issue from Philadelphia strikes, and it's exactly what collectors are chasing when they're searching through rolls, jars, and bank bags of nickels. But condition is everything, and this is where rarity comes into play. The overwhelming majority of 1987 D nickels went straight into circulation, where they suffered heavy wear, scratches, and dulling. Finding one with blazing original luster, crisp strike details, and the coveted full steps on Monticello is incredibly difficult. Collectors prize these high-grade coins because they represent the very best of the mintage, and when certified by PCGS or NGC, they can bring extraordinary prices on the open market. So how much money are we talking about? Here's where it gets truly exciting. In 2021, Heritage Auctions sold a 1987 D Jefferson nickel-graded MS-66 with full steps for an astonishing $1,900. Stax Bowers has also recorded sales of high-grade examples reaching well over $1,500, proving there's real demand for this date and mint mark. While some rumors exaggerate prices into five figures, the verified auction results already show how valuable these coins are in top condition. If you're hoping to find one of these treasures, here's what you should look for. First, check the reverse carefully for the D mint mark next to Monticello. Then, study the steps on Monticello with magnification. Coins that show full, uninterrupted steps are the ones that command the highest premiums. Look for coins with minimal contact marks and original shine, because those are the ones grading companies reward with top mint state designations. Submitting your coin for grading is always worth it if you think you've found a gem, since certified coins sell much higher than raw examples. Collectors love the 1987 D Jefferson nickel because it represents a modern rarity that stands out in a sea of common circulation strikes. It's a coin that tells the story of America's coinage in the 1980s, but also highlights how quality and preservation transform an ordinary nickel into a collector's prize. With demand continuing to grow, especially for full steps examples, prices are only expected to climb higher in the years ahead. So don't overlook those 1980s nickels when you're hunting through pocket change or searching coin rolls. That little D mint mark could be the secret to unlocking a small fortune right in your hands. Thanks a lot for watching HD Coins World. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the ultra-rare 1987 D Jefferson nickel, smash that like button, leave a comment if you've ever found one or if you have questions about your coins, and subscribe for more incredible videos about the most valuable coins in American history. Your next big discovery might be waiting in your change right now.